good day to all. In this session, I will be handling the concept of bin card, its meaning, advantages, contents, and specimen of a bin card. I'll also be discussing about stored ledger, its meaning and specimen, and the differences between bin card and a stored ledger. Now, what is a bin card? A bin is a place where the goods are stored in the storeroom. A bin may be a shelf, rack, container, drawer, almirah, bag, or an open space. Separate bin cards are maintained for each item and are attached to the bins where the materials are stored in the godown. The quantity of every receipt and issue of materials are entered in the bin card immediately. ಬಿನ್ ಎನ್ನುವುದು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಕುಗಳನ್ನು ಸಂಗ್ರಹಿಸುವ ಸ್ಥಳವಾಗಿದೆ. ಒಂದು ಬಿನ್ ಶೆಲ್ಫ್, ರ್ಯಾಕ್, ಕಂಟೈನರ್, ಡ್ರಾವರ್, ಅಲ್ಮಿರಾ, ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಅಥವಾ ತೆರೆದ ಸ್ಥಳ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಪ್ರತಿ ಐಟಂಗೆ ಪ್ರತ್ಯೇಕ ಬಿನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಗೋಡೌನ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ವಸ್ತುವನ್ನು ಸಂಗ್ರಹಿಸಲಾಗಿರುವ ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಜೋಡಿಸಲಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. Now, what is the main feature of a bin card? The main feature of the bin card is that after each receipt and issue, the balance quantity is recorded in the balance column. Thus, a bin card is a continuous quantitative record of receipts, issues, and balances of a particular material. It is to be noted that values of receipts, issues, and balance of stock are not entered in the bin card. A bin card has normally 3 columns to record receipts, issues, and balance on hand. It contains information of various levels of stock, ordering quantity, and material code, etc. Now, what is the principle we observe while writing the bin card? The most important principle observed in writing up the bin card is touch the bin card before you touch the item. The principle implies that an entry for the receipt or the issue of a material should be made in the bin card only when it is supported by the necessary document. This principle also implies that before any material is physically or actually put in the bin or removed from the bin card should be written up. ಬಿನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಬರೆಯುವಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡುಬರುವ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ತತ್ವವೆಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಐಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸ್ಪರ್ಶಿಸುವ ಮೊದಲು ಬಿನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸ್ಪರ್ಶಿಸಿ. ಈ ತತ್ವವು ರಶೀದಿಗಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ನಮೂದನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ವಿತರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಬಿನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ನಿಂದ ಬೆಂಬಲಿಸಿದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕು. ಈ ತತ್ವದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಯಾವುದೇ ವಸ್ತುವನ್ನು ವಾಸ್ತವವಾಗಿ ಬಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕುವ ಮೊದಲು ಅಥವಾ ಬಿನ್ನಿಂದ ತೆಗೆಯುವ ಮೊದಲು ಬಿನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರೆಯಬೇಕು. Now, what are the advantages of maintaining the bin card? Normally, the bin card indicates the flow of materials and to show the stock on hand. It enables the preparation of interim profit and loss account and the balance sheet at any time without actual stock taking. It facilitates continuous stock taking. It assists in maintaining stock levels and placing orders in right times. Now, ಬಿನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ನ ಅನುಕೂಲಗಳೇನು? ಬಿನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಮೂದಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ನಿಜವಾದ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳದೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಧ್ಯಂತರ ಲಾಭ ಮತ್ತು ನಷ್ಟ ಮತ್ತು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಯಾರಿಸಲು ಅನುಕೂಲವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ನಿರಂತರ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಅನುಕೂಲವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಮಟ್ಟವನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಮತ್ತು ಸರಿಯಾದ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಆದೇಶಗಳನ್ನು ನೀಡಲು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. Now, what are the major contents of a bin card? Normally, the bin card contains a record of receipts, issues, and balance in hand of a material in terms of quantity. Please note here, the amount of receipts, issues, or balance is not shown in bin card. It's only a quantitative document. In other words, it provides a record of the quantity received, quantity issued, and quantity in stock of a material. In addition to the above, A bin card also gives the description of the material, the code number of the material, bin number, and the stock levels. ಬಿನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಮಾಣಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುಗುಣವಾಗಿ ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ರಶೀದಿಗಳು, ವಿತರಣೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ನ ದಾಖಲೆಯನ್ನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. Now, what is the format of a bin card? Normally, the bin card is prepared in the following format. Start with the description of the material. If it has a code number, we mention it. The maximum stock level normally maintained by a concern is also recorded. If the bin has given a specific number, we show the bin number and location code where the bin is actually located. The minimum level, ordering quantity and reorder level is also maintained. The important columns as already discussed are date, receipts, issues, balance and remarks if any. The receipts are further divided into two, that is GR number, goods received note number, and the quantity. Issue is further subdivided into two, MR number, that's material requisition number, and also the quantity. In balance, you show only the quantity of material. Then remarks, if any, are shown in separate column. Next, let us have a small discussion about what is a store ledger. Store ledger is a record of stock maintained by the costing department. It is a book containing loose leaves or card or bound books, each of which is meant for one item of material. It contains both quantities and values of every receipt and issues of a particular item of material. A balance is also recorded after each receipt and issue. Materials received are entered in receipt column and issues are shown in issue column. After every entry, the balance of stock is shown. ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಲೆಡ್ಜರ್ ಎನ್ನುವುದು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುವ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ದಾಖಲೆಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದು ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬೌಂಡ್ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳನ್ನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರುವ ಪುಸ್ತಕವಾಗಿದ್ದು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ವಸ್ತುವಿಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. Now, what is the specimen of a store ledger? Normally, store ledger also has 5 columns where you record date, goods ordered if any, receipts, issues, and balance. Ordered column is further divided into purchase order number, quantity, the date expected. Receipt column is further divided into 4 columns, GR number, quantity, rate, and amount. Issue is further divided into MR number, quantity, rate, and amount, whereas balance column is divided into 3, quantity, rate, and amount. Store ledger is an important record of materials representing the movement of materials and value of closing stock. It is the main record for the stock control. The storekeeper has no access to the store ledger. Therefore, it provides a good measure of internal check on accuracy of stock record maintained by 2 departments, that is store department and cost accounting department. Now, after having discussed about the bin card as well as store ledger, let us proceed with what are the major differences between the bin card and a store ledger. Now, bin card is usually maintained by the store department, whereas store ledger is maintained by the cost accounting department. Normally, bin card is attached to the bin, whereas store ledger is kept in the cost office. Bin card records quantity only, whereas store ledger records both quantities and values. In bin card, transactions are posted continuously. In store ledger, transactions are posted periodically. In bin card, each transaction is entered individually, whereas in store ledger, transactions are posted summarily. In bin card, interdepartment or job transfers are not entered, whereas in store ledger, job or departmental transfers are also entered for costing purpose. With this, I end my session.